Hello and welcome back. Now today I have got a masport lawnmower. It's got on it, it's from Auckland in Australia. So now it's been sent all the way over here into the UK. It doesn't work at the moment, the pull cord is stuck, and it's got some rust on it and it needs a few things doing. So before we go and have a look at that, please subscribe to the channel and hit that little notification bell down below, and then you'll be told when I'm doing another one. And if you do like this video, please at the end give it a thumbs up, and if you wish, even make a comment, good one or bad one, I don't really mind. So let's go and have a look at this masport. So this is the little one. It's got the there should be a metal badge on there which is missing. The engines are in red, all their engines are in red, I don't know why, and it's got a grey, as you can see. I'm not sure if it's been primed, I don't think it has, because it's got a shine underneath there, so I think that is the colour. But it can do with a bit of sprucing up. I may give it a lacquered over. It's got this. What I'll do with this, I'll take this back to the metal and might even just use a primer on that and then stick some lacquer on top of that. Got all the nice wheels. It's got a nice one lever handle to it, to upper and lower. The grass bag ain't in too bad condition. The cables do seem like they don't seem to be working too good, because that there is not doing nothing at all whatsoever. The pull cord, the dead man's handle, doesn't seem to be doing much. Yes it is, that seems to be doing okay. So we come right into this side, just have a little look. It's not really in too bad condition, so let's go and get it on the workbench there and see if we can bring this thing back to life. So before we do start anything, I think I'll show the underneath. It's quite reasonably clean really, but as you can see, these blades as they are, that is not cutting nothing. Now for some reason they have been gum all the way around here, so this is going to be taken off. These blades, they do come off separately with separate bolts on there, so I will take those off, give them a sharpen up as well, and then we'll sort this out as well. Right, so we have a look at this pull cord. It is, for some reason it is stuck. This is going to be need replacing. I don't think I've got any of these metal brackets. You can't just use the rubber because it's just the handle, because it's just too flimsy, so I might have to put a new handle on that. So what I'm going to do is then I'm going to take all this off, get the recoil cover off, and we'll have a look at this pull cord. Right, so that's that off. If you have a look at the state of this carburetor, it is absolute mess in it, so I'm going to be taking that off as well. I'm going to stick it straight into the ultrasonic cleaner. I'm not going to mess around with it. I will clean the outside first, put some car spray, blow that off, and we'll have a look at this. Well, I think it's just a spring. I think that's wrong with that. So we'll come back to that. I'll take the carburetor off, stick it in the ultrasonic cleaner, and come back to you. So I'm not going to muck around trying to do this. I know what the problem is. There ain't enough pull cord on it, and the spring is not tensioned enough, so I'm just going to put a complete new cord in it and tension up the spring as well. And I'll just show you quickly how I do that. So simply just put that into there, just to hold that. That's it. Get long nose pliers and just pull that out of there and just cut that off. Just won't be able to cut that off with that one. And done. Just pull that out, and that's no good. And then with the just get a new cord. Nope. Before the cord, I did say I was going to tension the spring off. So all you do is just literally turn it around, put your finger in there, and that holds that. What I'm going to do is I'll let it go, and basically all it really is sometimes is 8 turns from there. So I've got 1, 2, there's 3, 4, 5, there's 6, 7. I think that's going to be it. I think it's getting a bit tight now. Yep, 7. So that's what, that is all I'm going to be doing on there. So I'll just find out where the hole is. The hole is there. Hold that there, and then just get the cord to go through to there, and you might have to move it there just to get that in there, and there it comes through. And then all you do is you just tie a small knot. You could do this yourself at home, but when you do, I'll show you afterwards, to make it easier, you burn these with a lighter and just smooth them off with your things, but wear gloves, because trust me, it does burn. So then just pull that off of there, and then very slowly let some cord out and just let that go slowly. So let's go and get a new handle for it. So what I'll do is I'll just cut that there. So when I said I was going to, what you do is you just heat this up. And then just pull it like that. But make sure you do wear gloves. And then just simply push that into there, and if you can, get a screwdriver or something just to push, or if you've got small long nose pliers, and just pull it out. So that's there. So then what I'll do is I'll pull it out a bit, about there, pull that all the way through to there, and then tie a knot there. Just make sure that goes in there, and just give it a try. Sorry about the camera. Just give that a try. That's got plenty on there. You could probably do with just tying that knot just a little bit more, just so it's got some nice tension on it. So cut that. No, wrong knot. Make sure you get the right one. And that's it. Right, okay. I had a lot of trouble. I couldn't get this complete blade off of here. It is stuck solid for some reason. So what I've done, I heated up, as you can see I'm heating up that one. I did do this one, as you can see. Had to heat those up just to get that bolt off. So I'm just going to leave that for a couple of minutes on there, and then I'll come back and show you. Hopefully it comes off. Well, there you are. I'm not touching those bolts because they are going to be very, very, very hot. Okay, the carburetor is clean now. I will have to buy some new of these blade tips, I think. As you can see, there's completely difference in that, and that will make a difference in the vibration, the balancing, really. So what I will put these ones on just for now, because I want to start the engine. I have just ordered a new set on Amazon for £6.95 in this country. I could have got them from China and waited 2.5 to 3 weeks, and the ones from Amazon are coming in within 3 days. So for an extra few pence, I've bought a new set. So this carburetor's come up really, really nice and clean compared to what it was. I've already put that needle back in. So what we do is now we'll put this float back together. Looks a bit stiff. Don't over tighten these because they are brass. That is all you need. We'll put this back on, put everything back together, and then we'll try it outside. Alright, I've just took the spark plug out of it. It is really, really caked up. I should really change it, but you can tell it's the original one because it's got the original paint from the actual engine. So this has never ever been changed. But what I want to do to just test this, I'm going to give this a very good clean up, and we'll see if it starts. Well, there you are. It's come up very nice and clean, completely different, and it's been set at the right gap. It was actually 33, so it wouldn't have started. It would have started, it might have started, but it wouldn't have run right. Well, I'm going to have to take this apart because this here is not moving at all. So there's something gone wrong in there because the cable is not moving. Okay, so let's see if we can get this apart nice and slowly without breaking anything. I mean, it is bent there, and there's a little crack at the top there, so I might have to heat it up and just to bend it back again, or even hold it together with a cable tie. It's not coming apart. Right, I'll take this apart and come back. Well, one of the reasons why I think that it is not working, because this has been bent, and I don't think that's the correct way it should be, and it's going to need some oil down into the actual cable, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so it's all back together. I had to bend that, and as you can see, that is now working. Right, so everything is back together that needs to be at the moment. This is now working very good. If I just move that forward and back, it goes onto the choke, which is good. Make sure I don't lose those. Let's go and try it. there is good news and there is bad news. The good news is that you saw that it started. It will probably need a little adjustment on the carburetor. And the bad news is there is a heavy vibration, which is coming up through to the handles. Now that could be down to the blades which were broken on it. So, but now what I might have to do now is just check the blade alignment, just to see if the crank is bent at all. Right, I'm just going to put my finger there, and it's moving it. I think it's because just on there, this is not sitting inside onto that plate properly. So that's a fault of my own for not checking that. And as you can see on that one is sitting flat. So that could be sending that out. Plus, this blade here is completely rounded off, so it may not be balanced properly. So I might have to wait until I get the new ones in, and then we'll try that again. Right, what I did just now then, I took the blades off, took it outside and run it again, and it's not doing the vibrating. So it's definitely those two blades. I'll have to wait till they arrive and put those on, and then we can get on with the rest of it. Right, well, these come in the post today. These are the replacement blades for these, and a very good thing with it, it comes with all the bolts. Yeah, it comes with the nut, a flat washer which is for that side, the blade, a spacer and the bolts, and it fits a number of machines actually, stills as well and masports. So there's quite a few machines that use this, so let's get them fitted. Oh, £7.95, so that ain't a bad price either. One thing to remember when you put these blades on, make sure that this bit goes in towards the lawnmower, because that is the correct way to do that. Oh, okay, I've been having another go at this masport. What I did today, I grinded this down really as best as I could to do what I'm not going to do actually a top-notch job on it, so I've gave it a spray of just grey primer. I had some grey paint as well. It's quite reasonably close match to it, and then I've just given it a lacquer as well. So that is really, that's all that needs. I did try to take it off the mower by hitting a push rod there, which holds everything in. But it doesn't matter how hard I've been pushing that in or hitting it with one of these inside there, that is not budging. So I've had to leave it on and cover it over this bit as much as I could. There is a bit of overspray on it, but I'll get that off afterwards. Right, so there you are, this is finished. I'm not going to spray the top of the engine. I don't think it really needs it. It's come up really good. I'm happy about the flap. It's not showing all that bad rust stuff anymore. I think it's come up pretty well. So there you have it. So there you have that one all sorted out as well. Runs nice now. Put a new spark plug in it in the end, so it's all done. I'm very happy with the spray job on the flat, and I think it's come out really good. So that one is now been put up, and hopefully it won't be with me too long. So anyway, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that little notification bell down the bottom, and then you'll be told when my next videos are coming out. So it's all there is for on this one. Until next time, cheerio.